Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Eddie Farmer gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
So striding forward now, Seth Smith. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time. But most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cox racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Taijuan Walker gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Marte fields it cleanly, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And this is what happens when a power hitter's at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here he comes on 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. One out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Jackson, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner scores from second, and he'll make it to third with a triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
In now, number 3, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Recently, he hit the 40 home run mark for the season. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A man at third with one away. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in now, Joe Mauer. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Walker gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in, Brian Chu will start things out in the top half of the second.
Brian Chu.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee going back. He's there and records the first down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
0-1, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 6. Left fielder, Tyler
So
O'Neill.
stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. So coming to the plate, David Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now batting, Andy Ibanez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball just a bit high. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. O'Neill ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 8. First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. Arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Walker peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch, there's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Walker removed to first. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Astros leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, number 26. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Now in the box, Danny Valencia. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 72.
Stepping in, Marte. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 out with the man at first. Three and 0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Seth Smith now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Gary
Leading
Cox.
off for the Astros.
He'll lead it off here against
Left
Taijuan
fielder,
Walker.
Gary Cox.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot. And look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And the pitch on 2-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Marte gloves it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Chu.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Chu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2-0, here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. From the stretch. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hard hit at third. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one, drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at bat.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, number 26, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To third, right to him. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, number 3. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Third baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer. 32 now for the season as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, David Lee. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andy Ibanez.
Settling in now, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
This is grounded foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Albert now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 27 homers and 91 runs batted in. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Walker's ready. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Houston. Digging in, Danny Valencia.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Mariners.
1 thus far.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Grounded back up the middle. Lee is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 72.
Into the box, Marte. He drew a walk his first time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. Popped high in the air. Altuve is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder number 16.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Seth Smith now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. Taylor Youngman is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Youngman.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I'm not sure what he saw in that pitch. Just a little too aggressive. That ball's in the dirt.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Gary Cox. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Here it is on 3-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill is going to get there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Right. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Smith has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One 0 count. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Inside and low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jackson going back on it to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 Houston. Ready for another shot now. Brian Chu. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
2-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Pujols charging in on it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Cox is over, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at the great Joe Mauer when we rejoin you after the break. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Houston leads this one 5-2. So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 2-2 offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is going to be a foul ball.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at bats like this.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready once again, David Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, Andy Ibanez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. One and one, here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pitch is popped up. Calling for it. Cano. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Yeah, and they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia in foul ground, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains 5-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in the switch hitter, number 26. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Buddy Whitaker comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Buddy Whitaker. Up next for Seattle.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Now batting, number 72.
Striding in once again, Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The next 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-2. Here it comes. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 7, Seth Smith. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen Astros, now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Seth Smith will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here he comes on 2-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Here it is on 3-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle, this is the inning. Before, it looked like they might be in trouble, but now they're all tied up and the other side is scrambling to stop the bleeding.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1.
1-1.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park, and we are all tied 5-5. Hector Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Rodriguez.
At the plate, Gary Cox. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Gary Cox.
And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Calling for it. Valencia. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
in tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael
Digging
Lee.
in and looking for more, Michael Lee bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Here it comes, 2-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up stolen base number 22 on the year. From the stretch. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Number 3.
Stepping up now, number 3. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 6-5. Stepping in, Brian Chu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Brian Chu.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go.
Moreland.
Now you see what happens when you do.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
To first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners 5. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swinging a hard liner to short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's safe.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's 44 doubles on the year as he continues to drive the baseball. A runner at second, nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is that circle change, swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Calling for it. Valencia. One down.
The batter, designated hitter, Andy Ibanez.
So digging in now, Andy Ibanez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
One out and a runner on third. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Albert now. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Runners are at first and third, one away. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jackson racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Albert Pujols with a 3-run homer. Number 28 on the season as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Dominic Leone answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Dominic Leone. Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he misses 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Three runs already home here. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready to deliver the full count pitch to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, he's a rookie hitter, but he didn't look like it on that swing. He's had some time this season to adjust to the speed of the game up here, and he's clearly done just that.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
No strikes.
Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Michael Lee. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jackson going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 34 home runs now on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now batting, number 3.
In now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 9th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 12-5. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 26 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman Danny Valencia.
Standing in, Danny Valencia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle.
72.
He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Marte, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
1-2, here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. A Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout ranging back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Seth Smith now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Set to deal on 2-2. Right side. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-6, the final tally here. The Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brett Cecil gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.